Welcome back to another episode of Fail or Fire, the series where we show you what we think is a fail fire or just plain mid. I am your host, Pimp Daddy Christmas Thundarius, and I'm joined by my absolutely festive co-hosts.
I'm just an elf with a hat. Shades.
I am a universal nice guy. I'm Dylan.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Today, we are covering someone new to our channel, but not new to Shades and I. However, brand new to Dylan. It is Beard Meets Food. His name is Adam Moran. And Shades, what does Beard Meets Food do?
And I'm glad you didn't ask me what his name was, because I was going to say Beard. Dude eats food like a madman. If you got a challenge you think that nobody's going to beat, I bet you he takes it in less time than you think, too.
And this man is very, very in shape. He's made some videos grappling with some fighters. I mean, he's getting his ass kicked, but he's made some videos, and dude is in shape. He also, I don't know how, eats all this food, fits it in, can beat any timer you put in front of him, and my hat's falling off my head, so I'm gonna replace it. Yes, this is Beard Meets Food. Now, every Christmas, even though it may not be a super Christmassy themed song, every Christmas, him and his band, they drop a song. And this song is for charity, for the Stroke Association. But yeah, these songs that he drops, he makes with his band are goofy, and they're meant to raise money for this association because, well, I'll let him tell you why. He tells us later in the video. So after the song, he talks about that. Now, how do I know that? Because we only react to stuff generally that we've never seen before. Well, cat's out the bag. Shades and I have already seen this because we're massive Beard Meets Food fans, and we didn't expect to cover it on the channel.
I thought that we should have stopped long into it, but it's Beard. We just couldn't do it.
He's just like, we got to cover this. I'm like,
yeah.
We got to cover this. We got to show this to Dylan, especially since Dylan doesn't know who he is. So if you like guys who can smash food in record time, who goes all over the world, this is the guy for you. Did I also mention that he's from Leeds in the UK, and he's a lot of fun. So we would love to have him come through our way someday and meet him, maybe interview him on the channel someday. Shades and I do not miss an episode of Beard Meets Food. We're like a couple. This is something that we can't watch without the other one being there. And there are very few channels that we do that with, two that come to mind. So he's one of those two. And so we're going to introduce Dylan, but not through his competitive eating, but through song.
I thought that Dylan would have already known him because of his hot stuff, because that's how I came across him. And he no longer does that.
That's why I haven't seen it.
Now, we don't know how many views we'll get. This is something brand new to our channel that most people who follow us probably don't know who he is. But for those who don't, you're going to have a pleasant surprise today. Shout out to Mr. Beard himself if he sees this video. We love your videos, man. Keep bringing us the heat. Here we go. Well, what do you think so far?
Who is saving his pants?
The band's pretty tight. They're pretty musically adept here. Lyrically, it's just goofy. That's the point. But yeah, musically, they're pretty solid.
Normally, For those who are longtime viewers of the channel, I read the lyrics as we go, but because it's so goofy, because they're on the screen, even though that's never stopped me before, it was also not easy for me to find those lyrics without going through and writing them all down from the song itself. So I didn't do that today. So you guys get off the hook. Merry Christmas. But I am going to go back and look at a couple of things. We're no stranger to getting hate comments on this channel, and I always love when people bring attention to them and make content out of them. Like we've said, this isn't the first year he has done something like this. Now, something he always asks in his videos, Dylan, well, most of the time, not all the time, after he gets finished, he always asks for a dessert menu because this motherfucker's still got room.
I don't know how to do it.
98% of the time, people just look at him like, "Are you serious?" Yeah, he's serious.
And I like the way he shoots his videos are fantastic. He gets some cool drone shots outside when he gets there. He has a cam not just on him, but facing away from him to catch the crowd. He's very clean in his videos. We are very foul-mouthed. Sorry, Beard.
Fuck.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Welcome back to another episode of Blue Balls with Thundy. Why don't you just hang him up on your tree right now?
He was about to do a solo.
He was, and I, as I tend to do, blue balled you to talk about the song instead. You'll get it. We'll give it to you. Man, this song's fun. It's catchy. It's stuck in my brain. It's been stuck in my brain since we heard it the first time. Like, this is fun. This is fun. And it very, very well shot. He's right. Type 2 diabetes is a small price to pay.
To be number one.
Diabetes.
I don't want a cheese board that smells a bit like a shoe, though. I'll pass on that, dog.
Oh, I love stinky cheese. I'm a cheese connoisseur, all civilized and classy.
That is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
I love me some cheese, but I don't know. I'll try any cheese once, twice if I like it, and unless it's Fermunda. Though I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably eat a chilled white chocolate mousse. That looks absolutely delicious.
It's got a little chunk of firewood in there.
From the discount a la carte, the trifle doesn't look that smart. A short crust pastry would go. Oh, that's what I want. Don't we have like apple pie or something? Apple pie. One slice is never enough for me. Apple pie. Type 2 diabetes is a small price to pay.
So, folks,
Hi, Beard. Well, Well, before you get into why he's doing this, that was such a fun video, and tackling his buddy there. That sometimes doesn't he have a podcast with him? Isn't that?
I do believe so.
And he does some filming and editing and stuff for him too. He definitely can't throw down food like Beard, but he tries.
It's the thought that counts.
I have to agree. I'll have to agree with Beard. Sometimes you just want a great slice of apple pie.
The Rock loves pie.
Apple pie is in the S tier of pies. It might be my favorite pie. Mama's apple pie. Okay, that's some delicious apple pie.
You answered my question. I was going to say McDonald's or homemade.
Yeah, no. I'm very picky about my pie.
Make me some pie.
I also have to compliment Beard on being a fellow long hair. It's a tight knit community that Dylan can't be a part of.
Look at me, I can grow hair.
Hey, you can grow a beard at least. I can't do that. I can't grow it as glorious as his either, but maybe one day when I'm a real boy, I can grow a beard.
I gotta compensate. I do this instead.
Maybe one day I'll take off the hat and I'll show you my long flowing locks.
Take off the hat.
He's got it in a bun. It hangs down to his waist.
Should we let people know what this is all about? Now, this is long, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a short clip here. This is going to be a few minutes, and I will chapter it out. So if you want to skip ahead, feel free, or you can come back. This is about the Stroke Association and the reason why he does these songs. So if you want to stick around and watch this, you can. We will be giving our reviews on this song and let you guys know we think it's a fail, fire, or just play mid right after he concludes this. And we're going to play it in its entirety. We're not going to stop so you guys can get the full message without an interruption from us. So let's get on into it, shall we?
Glad tidings, hope you're enjoying the festivities. Now, I know I said that there would be no more songs, but just sort of happened. If you follow the channel for any length of time, you'll know that for the last 5 years or so, every Christmas I've released a daft little song just to raise money for a charity which is really important to me. It's a charity called the Stroke Association. A lot of you might know that back in 2019, my dad passed away following a stroke, so this is just my way of doing something which kind of honors his memory and raises money for a good cause. So I would love it if you would download this year's song. It's only 99p and it's available on iTunes, Amazon, basically anywhere that you can download music. I'll leave a link in the description plus some instructions there and in the pinned comment on how you can download it. And all proceeds from downloads will be going to the Stroke Association in full, not just profits or anything like that. Anything that is raised from downloads of the song will be going to the Stroke Association, and I've done this for 5 years now, and I know they really appreciate it. We've raised a lot of money over the last half decade, and I'd love to continue to do that. Equally, I know things are pretty tight right now, so if you don't want to spend 99p on a naff song, I don't blame you. But if you've got access to a streaming service like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, if you're posh, then streams definitely help. Admittedly, you don't earn anything like what you would earn from a download from a stream, but if you stream it a couple of times, it'll certainly help the cause. And like I say, all proceeds from downloads and streams go in full to the Stroke Association, not just profits or anything like that. Everything that is raised from this song, in addition to all the other embarrassing songs I've done over the last 5 years, in perpetuity, forever, to the end of time, goes in full to the Stroke Association. And I know they really appreciate it, so yeah, I would really love it if you would download this year's song. Equally, if you hate it and you don't want to download it, I can't blame you. If you want to make a donation of your own accord, you can do that on the Stroke Association's website, and I'm sure they would appreciate it very much. If you're unfamiliar with the Stroke Association, it's a really important, often overlooked charity which does a lot of valuable work with stroke survivors. It's particularly important this time of year when people are partying, you know, having fun, going out, dancing, eating, drinking, talking, all things that people who have suffered a stroke can find really hard to do and engage in, especially while they're on the road to rehabilitation. So it would really mean a lot to me if you would download the song and contribute to the cause. I know they really appreciate it, and yeah, hope you have a great Christmas. Thanks for listening, and there's a video coming up in a few days, I think. Probably a good one.
Action!
You alright? It's like that Family Guy skit. I was gonna go for over the table, but it felt too high risk. No, it's fine. Did we get it?
You gotta commit to the bit fully. Well, that was Beard Meets Food Never Again. We will link all those links in the comments, and we brand new have a business bank account for the channel. And when we get our cards, I think our first purchase might just be this song because it goes to a good cause. Yeah, if you feel like you'd like to go download and support this cause, it's all linked down below along with the original video. So go subscribe to Beard Meets Food, check out his videos. And now I suppose we should let you guys know what we think before we get out of here. So Dylan, since you're brand new to Beard Meets Food, what did you think about this?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, trying to give us a little bit of laughs, have a good time with it. But musically, they're super technical. You know, they're not just like a joke band. The band is legit, vocally pretty solid. I like the female vocalist there helping him out. I'd say it's fun. You know, it's for a good cause, but it's not just cheesy. You know, it's musically sound. I can definitely respect the artistry there while having a good time. So kind of 2 for 1. You know, it's entertaining and it's quality. So it's a fire track. My first impression is pretty good.
Well, Shades, what do you think of our boy Beard over here?
Well, it's kind of a crapshoot because you and I already watched this and heard it. I at least thought it was fucking fire. We go from there. Like, I didn't know he did any music at all. It was, I eat hot shit and then I eat a bunch of shit and then, hey, let's play some music too. So like, it's whatever.
So we haven't been listening to him or watching him for crazy long, but we have been watching him for a minute.
I've been watching him just a little bit longer than you, but yeah, no musical stuff that I noticed. Obviously wasn't watching close enough. I don't know.
I think that if you watch this song, listen to what he had to say at the end, and then watch him commit to the bit so hard, he tackled the dude and hurt his knee like he was in Family Guy, and you don't think that this song was fire, then I find your lack of cheer disturbing, ladies and gentlemen, because this was fire. This was fire. I had so much fun with this one. I loved hearing him play guitar, sing. I loved to watch him shred. The video quality was fantastic, and I hope they raised quite a bit of money because everyone knows somebody who's had a stroke. It's not something that's ever going to go away. It's going to happen. Jamie Foxx recently had a stroke and has a great stand-up talking about it. And it's more than just stand-up. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Yeah, this was fire, dude. I had so much fun with this one. I was rocking out over here. I was gonna headbang, but we tend to have problems when I do that because I accidentally pause stuff. And I didn't want to do that today. I just wanted to have some fun and see where this went because it was nice seeing Dylan's feedback for the very first time. Now I hope he goes and checks out some of his videos because I think he'll have fun with them. They are very, very well shot, edited, and he's really great at eating food. I wish I was that good at eating food, but let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail fire or just plain mid, and whether we should maybe cover some of his other songs he's done for Christmas, maybe next year. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today. We've got to get out of here and go watch the episode that we're behind on that he was probably talking about in this video. So I got to go see it. I got to get out of here. We are Cyber School Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you guys the heat all December long. We'll keep you guys warm with some fire-ass tunes. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
Later.